Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Sadhu-sanga. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Rama. Okay, Savitri, ready? Where's Savitri? After me. So, Kati Brat going on nicely. Today was rest day. What is rest for Vaishnava? Our rest is something, Vaishnava's rest is something. Vaishnava rest means Harikatha. That is their rest. But our rest means even that should be stopped. So, very nice point. In surrender, like when we bow down, and the person surrenders to someone, that person becomes like an extension of it, not separate. So surrender means not just, we were hearing today, Sangha means not just being with the Vaishnava. Like mosquito also, nighttime, he comes with his chicken poodle. And he's there all night sucking the blood, or he comes with the bed bug, he's also sucking blood. But we cannot say the mosquito or the bed bug is doing something. So Sangha means to follow. Sangha Gurupina Gamanati Sangha. Completely follow someone, body, mind and words. This is called Sangha. So very nice points we have today. So only very hard to give up our nature. Our nature has to match according to whatever we need to do. That is the speciality of someone like Gadadhar Pandit. Gadadhar Pandit's mood, he is Radhika herself. So Mamyabha. Always, not always, but mostly unsubmissive to Krishna. But Gadadhar Pandit gave up that mood to serve Gaurabhara. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, even for the sage, very hard to give up acquired nature. Because Krishna was trying to convince Arjuna, you are a Kshatriya, your nature is to fight. You are saying, I will give that up and go to the forest. This is impossible. Acquired nature, not so easy to give up like that. So better dovetail your acquired nature in 7. Fight Arjuna, fight. But we see a higher class of devotion in someone like Gadadhar Pandit. His mood is to be always Radhika's bhav, unsubmissive. But for Gaurahari's seva, he gave that up. And became completely unable. Even Gauranga tested him so much. There was one learned scholar, Vallabhacharya, and really he was a learned person. He said when Mahaprabhu came from Vrindavan, that at the time of meeting Rup and Anupam, that time Vallabhacharya was there. So Mahaprabhu said to Vallabhacharya to test him, don't touch these two, Rupa and Anupam. They've become like Muslims. They're unclean and untouchable. And you are a high-class Vedic Brahmin. Don't see them, don't touch them. Stay away, save yourself. Vallabhacharya was Vaishnava, but he saw this group, especially Rupa, constantly chanting Harinam, constantly. Means tail Dharma, like a flow of honey, continuous stream, continuously the name was dancing on their tongues. The whole what is Stanakara, one who chants the holy name dances on their tongues. That means Bhagavatam says, they've already visited all holy places, they've already performed all types of yoga, they've given all types of charity, meditation, they've studied all the Vedas. Because this life, the name of Krishna dances on it, a whole bucket of it. So they cannot be fallen. Vallabhacharya had that belief. Mahaprabhu was testing. Then Mahaprabhu said, I want to take prasad in your house. So Vallabhacharya took Mahaprabhu across the Ganga. Prayag means Ganga in Yamuna meaning. When Mahaprabhu saw the darkish complexion of the Yamuna, Mahaprabhu jumped in. He began dancing on the boat. The boat was filling with water. The boat was going to sink. So Vallabhacharya took Mahaprabhu to his house, did arti, washed his feet, his foot bathed in water. He put on the heads of himself and all his family. He offered his two sons, Vito. His two sons he offered to Mahaprabhu. He was Vaishnava. But when he came to Vrindavan, when he came to Puri, Mahaprabhu neglected him. Vallabhacharya. Vallabhacharya said, I have written a commentary which is even better than Sridhar Swami. I think Vallabhacharya is the incarnation of Janak Maharaj. So it could even be possible. He could write a better commentary. But Mahaprabhu did not like this idea of jumping over the previous acharyas. We are servants of the acharyas. We should not try to outdo them, outcross them. So Mahaprabhu said, one who does not follow the Swami, Swami means Sridhar Swami, Swami also means husband. One who does not follow the husband, a woman who doesn't follow her husband, what is she? Unchaste woman, like a prostitute, Mahaprabhu. So this way Mahaprabhu showed some disregard for Vallabhacharya. Another time Vallabhacharya said, I've written a commentary on the name of Krishna. So this is one of the 10 offenses to the name, to give some interpretation to the name. Like Mayavadi say, Krishna means black, black means unknown, no form, whereas black you cannot see. So to give some speculative interpretation of Harinam is one aparad to Harinam. So Mahaprabhu taught us, Mahaprabhu said, all I know is Yasoda Nandan is Krishna. That is the only commentary I know of the name. The name is Krishna, that is the only commentary. So again and again Mahaprabhu neglected Vallabhacharya. Indeed, Kaviraj Goswami said he appeared like a crow in the assembly of swans. So because Mahaprabhu neglected, and everyone else neglected, our foolishness, Guru Vaishnava rejects someone and we try and accept them. So when Guru Vaishnava have rejected, why are we more merciful than them, more kind and more generous? So everyone else also neglected Vallabhacharya. And then Vallabhacharya felt very bad, so he went to Gadadhar Pandit. Please hear my commentary on the Bible. So Gadadhar Pandit didn't know what to do because Vallabhacharya was a Acharya, Vaishnava, Brahman. On the other hand, Mahaprabhu has rejected him, not rejected, but neglected, we should say. So what to do? So Gadadhar Pandit thought, better to make offense to Bhagavan than better not make offense to Vaishnava. If you have to choose someone to offend, better to offend Bhagavan than to offend Vaishnava. Of course, we should not do either, but still. Vaishnava pride is very powerful. So, to not become engaged in Vaishnava pride, Gadadhar Pandit listened to. When Mahaprabhu heard this, Mahaprabhu neglected Gadadhar Pandit. But Gadadhar Pandit, instead of becoming angry, instead of challenging, then Gadadhar Pandit just wept, just cried. Very simple. Then Mahaprabhu said, oh Gadadhar, by your simplicity you have purchased. Because Gadadhar Pandit's normal nature is quiet, arguing, because Radhika's nature. But he gave that up to serve and please Mahaprabhu. Because Mahaprabhu Lila is different Lila than Krishna Lila, different teaching, different mood. In Mahaprabhu's Lila there is only one mood, Dasiras. So Guru said only Gadadhar Pandit could do like that, give up mood to match what Mahaprabhu wanted for him. So Mahaprabhu talking about this is suffering. Our problem is we're carrying all our own luggage, especially if we come from one Vaishnava, then we come to a new Sangha. Then many times, what you heard there, you have to adjust to the new situation. This way we have to become flexible. What this Vaishnava wants, I have to become like that. Our problem is we have so much resistance, so much own desire, own plan, own program, own thinking. Like the potter. Gurudev gave a nice example of the potter. When the potter makes the vase or the bowl, then that clay is so soft that the potter can make anything he likes. So Gurudev said, Guru is trying to make us into maidservants of Radhika, and how flexible we have to be. Any resistance, the Guru cannot make us as he wants. Guru Mukha Padma Vakya Chitane Koriya Adya Adana Kuriyo Man. When we pray to Gurudev, we say, may I, my mind have no other desire except to become one with the words coming from the mouths of the Vaishnavas. This is a very important quality. This mood is called Sadhu. Saraswati Thakur, even though he was such a great scholar, very often he would lecture in very simple stories. Upadesha. He made a little book, I read that. Upakyavali. Upadeshavali, Upakyavali. Very, very funny little stories. It's so much deeper. So, often, sometimes Maharaj also tells this Katha, there was one man who had a servant. And one day the master asked the servant, what do you think of potatoes? The servant doesn't have any, what the master wants, servant should speak that. So, servant said, first I want to hear your opinion of the potato. Saraswati Thakur was so big scholar, but he would often tell these stories. Because Siddhanta goes in one ear and out, the story about potatoes will stay with you for a while. So the servant said, I want to hear what is your idea of the potato? So then the master said, the potato is a wonderful vegetable. It can make unlimited varieties. If you boil it, you can make mashed potato. If you fry it, you can make French fries. If you deep fry it, you can do something. The potato is full of all type of essential vitamins and minerals. The potato is the topmost of all vegetables. So the servant, he repeated that. Yes, definitely. My grandfather lived 100 years, no doubt, because of exclusive diet of potatoes. The next minute, the master changed his mind. No. The potato is a nightshade. Definitely the new varieties of AIDS and cancer are all due to the consumption of potatoes. So he began criticizing the potato. Then the servant also, he gave out his glorification, he also began criticizing the potato. Then the master, what do you think about eggplant? I don't know, Prabhu, what do you think of the eggplant? Eggplant is a wondrous creation of the Supreme Lord. So this way, when the master would glorify eggplant, the servant would glorify eggplant. And when the master would criticize eggplant, the servant would criticize eggplant. So finally, the master said, you have no opinion of your own? If I say this, you say that. What I say, you say the same thing. Have you no vyaktiga means personal character, personal opinion? And the servant began crying, I am not servant of potato or eggplant. They not give me my monthly wage. Oh master, you give me my monthly wage and I am your servant. So funny katha. The point is when you do. So we have to become so much flexible. Often we see people cannot adjust. One Gurudev said this, but another Vaishnava gives some different opinion, some different idea. We cannot give up our previous idea. We remain rigid and fixed and we cannot adjust. And then we end up making up our own. This Vaishnava is different from this. So in all ways we have to be so much flexible in both behavior in Siddhanta. Otherwise, how we can do bhajan over there? Anugati. Anugati means mostly this thing, especially in Harikatha. We have to mold our thinking and our words, and ultimately what we're hearing we have to follow. So one who does like this is called Sangha. Many people think so I'm just externally following Gurudev, this will be Sangha. Like I saw in Gurudev's time, Gurudev began wearing orange Crocs. The next thing you know, 5-6 sannyasis also wearing orange Crocs. Gurudev would wear his pagri in a certain way, that 2-3 sannyasis also wear exactly the same one. This is, I'm following Gurudev. Gurudev would say not like that. Gurudev would tell about Katha. Gurudev would sit into his guide and he would do archana. And he would sit in a certain way and hold his hand. So one disciple began doing like this. Exactly as Gurudev did archana, exactly as Gurudev did tilak. He would do the same thing. So Gurudev was noticing he just following externally, but inside he did not follow. So one day after doing asana, Gurudev took his asana and did like this 10 or 20 times around his head. And then so Gurudev is doing, I will also do it. He also began doing like this. So this is called anukara. Anukara means to imitate. So imitation is not sangha. And this is one type of aparat, to imitate, because everything like Gurudev does, his own mannerisms, his speech, like mannerisms, I guess. This is all under the influence of Krishna Prema. And you have no Krishna Prema and you're speaking the same or doing the same, then this is one type of aparat. You're cheating. You don't have the same mood, but you are doing the same behavior. Like external behavior without the mood, this is one type of deception. So, one time Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj is walking in the beach, he turned around, one disciple was literally treading on the footprints. Actually, the footprints of the Buddha are worshipful. How can you put your feet in the same footprint? You should be doing like this for now. Prabhupada turned, Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj, what are you doing? I'm following in the footsteps. And chastise him, they said not follow. So, very easy to externally follow something, but to follow that mood, that is very hard. But that is real sangha. Now we see like Parikshit Maharaj, such a wonderful example. Parikshit Maharaj, being very hungry and thirsty, he became lost, and he approached one rishi who was in his ashram. Especially hunger we can tolerate, not so difficult, but thirst, because you're not eating rice and chapatis, it's okay, because we get potatoes and fruits and stuff. But Janmashtami, when you get nothing, not even water, very hard to tolerate. So hunger is difficult, but thirst is terrible. So Parikshit Maharaj, very thirsty, very hungry, he approached the Sadhu. Oh Maharaj, please, I'm very hungry, very thirsty, please give me some water, give me something to eat. That Rishi's name was Shamik. Shamik was the son. Srini was the son, Samik Rishi. So Samik Rishi not heard Parikshit because he was meditating on the Sadhu-sanga. He not heard the king's request. He not neglected the king, but he not heard. So there was no question of offense. Again and again, the king angry. Not like in the Odyssey when you just get half of a quarter. Give me another one. When no answer, then become angry. So Parikshit Maharaj, impelled by anger, that when you're angry, you lose all remembrance, what to do, what not to do. Krishna says, from contemplation of the senses comes attachment. From meditation, from more contemplation comes lust. When lust is not fulfilled, then anger. When anger comes, then complete forgetfulness. Who am I? What am I? Every day we read in the newspaper that very forcefully lust or very forceful anger comes. What people don't do, people forget everything. So being very angry, Parikshit Maharaj took, he saw this one dead snake. Actually it wasn't a dead snake, that was Takshat. Arjuna had killed his mother. So he had vowed to kill, destroy the dynasty of Arjuna. Therefore that snake was pretending to be dead, but he was not dead. So Parikshit Maharaj picked him up with the end of his bow and put on the neck of the Sadhu. Means for an envious person, a garland of a snake is quite fitting. And Parikshit left. So when Samik Rishi woke up, he's not woke up. In his meditation, he was breathing. Then he saw the dead snake, he just smiled, not became angry. But his son Samik Rishi, who was only 5 or 6 years old, became very angry. Who this Parikshit thinks he is? Because Kali Yuga had begun. So Kali Yuga first entered through the Brahmanas, through this boy. That was the beginning of Kali Yuga. So this Parikshit deserves to die. So in 7 days I curse, he will die by snake bite. So when this news came to Samik Rishi, oh, my son has done that, Samik Rishi was very unhappy. Oh son, you have done very bad, very wrong. Parikshit Maharaj is great, Vaishnava. He is protector of all Brahmanas, protector of the world. Okay, try and stay awake. But you have done wrong to kill him. This is not good. So he said to another disciple, go, you tell the king he has 7 days to live. So Parikshit Maharaj was already feeling bad. Why I did such a thing? Because Parikshit Maharaj always servant of the Vaishnavas, always so much respectful to Vaishnavas. Why I did such a thing? He could not understand. And Parikshit was praying for punishment. I did wrong, I deserve to be punished. So when news came, you have 7 days to live, then Parikshit, how changed? He renounced the whole kingdom. And he went to the bank of the Ganga. Between Hastinapur, there's one place there, north of Delhi, near Kurukshetra. Not that far. One time we went to Maharaj and Haridev, many years ago, when Sukadeva Goswami spoke there. There's one tree called Sukta. In that place, Sukadeva Goswami spoke. Parikshit Maharaj had given up the whole kingdom, and 7 days he heard Katha, day and night. And after so many days had passed, you see, after 9th canto, then Sukadeva Goswami says, would you like a break? Would you like something to eat, some rest? You have been hearing 5 days, 6 days continuously. It's not like us, no? When lecture goes on in 10 minutes, we're like, come on. After 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 1 hour, the mind becomes restless. I have so many other things to do. Now there's Hari Katha as an obstacle to my enjoyment. But Parikshit was not like that. But Sukadeva Goswami stayed still. He would like to take a rest, take a break, take something to eat or drink. 5 days you have not eaten, or drunk, or slept. Then Parikshit Maharaj said, no, I'm too much satisfied in hearing your katha. This is the nectar. By this katha, then I lose all hunger and thirst. But before Parikshit Maharaj, how much fearful, or how much angry, how much lamenting, but everything he did was destroyed by hearing katha. Means in Gurudev I have no tiredness. Yadika Mandava Yurapara, Mandujadina Gunarupanam, Pratikshana Swadana Lodu Pasha Bande Guru Sri Charanarami. Gurudev, who is Guru, who every moment has so much taste in Radha Madhav's Naam, Guru, Rupa and Leela. That is Gurudev's qualities, that is Surup Lakshana. Like Gurudev, when he's speaking Katha, he forget everything. Who is what, what's happening, he forget. Because so much taste. In Saraswati Temple, we could not think what we heard. Hour after hour he would speak it. The disciples, because Guru's doctor said to Prabhupada, don't speak so much. Because speaking is straight on the heart and mind. Don't speak so much. So when disciples would ask Prabhupada, how are you? He said, I'm fine, but I'm not allowed to speak Katha, so my life have no meaning. So when the servants would indicate, now is Prasad, he would become displeased. So much he liked to speak. So the disciple fully changed, no? He became just like Gurudev had no tiredness, so much taste in speaking. Then Parikshit, so much taste in hearing. It said, Parikshit achieved perfection just by hearing Katha. He is the Guru of Shravanankya Bhakti. And Guru became Sukadeva Goswami achieved perfection by Kirtanankya Bhakti, just by speaking Katha. So disciple became same as Guru, somewhat by absorption in Katha. Then after finishing 10th, 11th, 12th cantos, then you see Sukadeva Goswami. Oh, Parikshit, anything you want to say? Because Katha is finished, I will go. No Gurudev. Let that snake bird, like Taksha, let him come. Or any magical creation of any Brahman, whatever happens will come, but I not give up my seva. I not give up my surup. Now I have given up this animalistic mentality. I will die, I am giving up the body. This is only animals think like that. But by your grace I have given up that. Now I am fixed in my seva, fixed in my surup. So that time, Sukadeva Goswami left. And Parikshit there, what to do? Then his mother asked. He could not fully understand the Katha of Sukadeva Goswami. Please speak again the essence. Of course, his mother nicely knows everything, but still she wanted to hear more. So Parikshit had a few hours left before death. Then what he did, he spoke Brihad Bhagavatam. He's fully absorbed in Ki. He became like Guru. Gurudev would often say, I do not make disciples, I am here making Gurus. Gurudev wants to make us like himself. Then when we're doing Sangha, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he's praying. Chaya Vega Domi, Chaya Dosa Sodi, Chaya Guna Dehodasi, Chaya Satsanga Deho Yama, Vosache Sangeras. Why we're sitting with the Vaishnavas? So I can control from their mercy, their example, I can control the 6 Vedas. Time goes, I can become free from the 6 things which destroy devotion. I can develop the 6 qualities which nourish devotion. Chaya Satsanga, I can learn the 6 exchanges in Vaishnava Sangha. Dadati, Patigrid, Guyamakiti, Prichti, Bhakti, Bhojati, Sheva, Sadmati, Pratilakshana. How to do Vaishnava Seva by these 6 exchanges, giving something, receiving something, asking question, hearing Katha, giving prasad, receiving prasad. Most we are just receiving. How many of us bring anything from Thakurji? Did he say before everyone used to bring so many fruits and flowers, but now no one brings anything. The goddesses don't bring anything. Oh, I gave my 100 rupees a day, that's fine. Yes, like we did a business mentality. So these 6 exchanges is everything we learn. To become like that, this is Sadhu-sanga, Vaishnava-sanga. And Boseche Shankaderas. I'm sitting here to get these qualities. And Koro Moryatmasa, Gurudev, make me like you. Become like Guru Vaishnava. That is Gurudev. Like how Maharaj became like that, so much positive. So much more they became like that. So Maharaj is a really great example. How to tolerate, how to absorb, how to become one. Like many times he have some idea, but when did he have his idea? Then he always give up his own plan, give up his idea, match that. Our problem, we're not matching, we're always trying some resistance. I know better. Anyway, that's my disease. I know better, I also have some good plan. Anyway, so Vaishnava Sangha, that's why Vaishnava Sangha is not very easy. Because we have our own ahankar, false ego. I also know I am also something important. I also know something. Therefore, the 8 coverings of the soul, the biggest is ahankar. So many times our ahankar comes in clash, so we always have to give up that. Give up our own desire, give up our own freedom. And become one, become match. Like the servant and the potato. Anyway, so all this is Vaishnava-sanga. So by hearing guitar, if really we hear with the mood of surrender, then we can become like Maharaj gave a nice example, the harmonium and the singer. Harmonium don't need anyone to teach him how to do C sharp or F flat or B flat or something. Harmonium has its perfect tune. Our sadhana is to match with that. So in a higher sense, the soul, Jiva Goswami described in the Sangharvas, the soul is already there in Golok Vrindavan. I heard one devotee went to Radhakund and met the Babajis and was asking about the Siddha Pranali, where you get it from, and they showed this from Jiva Goswami's, the Sangharvas. Then the devotee brought that to Gurudev. And Gurudev read that. Then closed his eyes for 4 or 5 minutes. Then he read it again and again, closed his eyes 4 or 5 minutes. 2 or 3 times he did that. And then he explained, Nitya Siddha Krishna Prema Sati Kavana. The Jiva's Nitya Siddha Sarup, Seva, dress, vas, place of residence, everything is there already. Here is like a shadow. Like the harmonium, when the singer's singing matches the harmonium, that is perfection. So when our sadhana matches that, then that is Sarup Siddha. Anyway, first, before we try to match our mood with the soul's eternal bhav and Golok Vrindavan, first we have to do it here in this world. So not so easy. Because Vaishnavas also have different moods. So anyway, you can do that, and if we can match, then there's no friction, no resistance, no apparat, then you can catch everything they're giving you. I'll tell you one time. Anyway, it's a long story, but I want to go Premanandi. So did you come and speak something? I'll just tell one thing. Because in this world there's many sanghas, many sadhus we can associate. So whose mood should I try and match? Should I try and match with everyone? That will not be possible. So Gopal told me one katha. Something had happened and he was explaining to me. He said there was one man who tried to find water. This in Calcutta, one hotel, he told me this. So he wanted to dig for water, so he digged 3, 4 feet, 5 feet, no water. So he went to another place, he dug 3, 4, 5 feet, no water. He went to another place, 3, 4, 5 feet. He went many places, but could not get water. And Gopal said to me, don't do like this sadhu, that sadhu, this sadhu, this sadhu. He said, just go to one sadhu and dig deep. Not 5 foot. But one place dig 50 foot. He not said that. Just go to one sadhu, dig deep there, then you will get the water. And then he said to me, he said, I'm trying very hard to give you Krishna Prem. But you are running here and there, you are making things very difficult for me. So be one sadhu, dig deep, surrender there, try and match your mood there, then everything will come. Otherwise, running from there, this life lost, or to speak of the next life. Go Premanandi.